How can we support you?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Once again, just sharing ideas on your show today has been fantastic, and just following your works there. But if anybody wants to come visit me in Costa Rica, that'd be great. I have a lot of suggestions for you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, I don't speak idly. I'm coming. So
my main thing on your platform is just to let people know not to be footloose and fancy free, but if you do have a vision, if you do have these intuitions and you have something that is pulling you towards something, I think you should follow through on it. Maybe not 100%, maybe dip your toe and test it to see if there's a positive reinforcement there. And then also maybe not just to chase money, because as well as I am doing, I'm also feeding 150 families a month, and I get to meet their parents and their kids, and they come to me and say, thank you so much. And don't kid yourself. When I meet one of my agents' mothers, you don't think I'm going to tell them how great Don is, like for 10 minutes, embarrassing the daylights out of them, because it's just paying it forward. And even at my high school, which was the ones that really encouraged me to study these languages, I set up a second language scholarship. I've been doing this for the last 6 years. So a senior that graduates, I'll pay for their books their freshman year. And so for me, I love giving back to those that gave me momentum. I really believe in synergy. So as much as people work at this company, they're working with me. They're not working for me, because check it out. If nobody comes back the next day, I don't have a company. It's like that kid at Chuck E. Cheese with no friends on his birthday. So, the market speaks. And the fact that I've been in a very competitive industry for my own business 14 years, and I've grown to this extent, really, I have a luxury of a track record. And so I don't really need to prove anything. I've done more than enough to reassure myself that I made the right decisions. But besides missing my family and living 3,000 miles away from my parents, maybe I did some selfish decisions, but I also know about having a life that could be fulfilled. I probably would have been successful in any sort of vocation that I took. But the fact that I have a wonderful story to tell at cocktail parties, and none of my friends, and what's funny? When I go back to Philadelphia for my reunions, and all of my friends are so extremely successful, but each one of them has said to me, I wish I tried that one thing, at least for a little bit, when I was younger, or I had the time, or I had the finances. And I don't want to lecture them, but once again, all of us get 100 years on this planet. How do you want to do this? Yeah. And my young Richard used to read stories about leaving castles and slaying dragons and saving princesses. I wanted my adventure. I wanted to conquer mountains and seas and deserts. But what can you really do in the 21st century? There's really not much you can really explore. And so just like great grandma and great grandpa, I decided to be a nomad and to try something just where I couldn't use my family's connections, where my friends couldn't give me the introduction. I literally started from scratch. And as much as I might have started from home plate compared to second or third base, that's fine, because it was a 100% Richard story.
There you go. Love that. Okay. Well, I think we're at the finish line, young man. I have so enjoyed having you on the show, and I reserve the right to recall the witness. I want you to come back, and we'll do it again, and we'll talk about something else. Richard, Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Had the best time, Don. Thank you.